All right, what's going on, everyone? Gino here, back again, and I want to talk about a question that I got just recently, actually yesterday after I posted the training video, and I got a question about why I chose my split. I know I've talked about my split in the past and have kind of broken down briefly, but I haven't really ever dove deep into why I chose the split that I chose, and that split being a 6-day a week push legs pull, push legs pull split. And the reason why I chose that split is because of the flexibility that I find with that split, as well as just the way my body recovers. So first I will go into it as the recovery standpoint. So for me, when I train and I'm really hitting everything hard, we're talking like 2 or 1 RIR, which is reps in reserve per set, per exercise. I kind of find when I'm doing that, I'm really pushing to that limit. It takes about 1 to 2 days to recover fully. So that'll put me either. So say if I do push Sunday, 1 day would be legs, 2 days would be pull, and then I'm back to my push day. So I have those 2 full days to recover there. If I recover before then, I know that I didn't push hard enough, so I didn't get the gains that I would have if I didn't take that rest. Having that time in between also makes it so that I can perform better that following push day. So I'm recovered, so I could perform better, push harder, break down the muscle more to rebuild more with more hypertrophy. Now, if I was to do, let's say, like a chest day Sunday and then a chest day Tuesday, maybe I'm not recovered. If I broke it down into like a bro split, which is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, let's say chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, I'm only hitting chest once a week, which would be too long to recover. And you notice, and there has been several studies that the more you can train a muscle, the more it'll grow, the stronger it'll be. But you have to train it, using your brain smart and having that recovery period between each day. Now, if you overtrain and you train it back to back, you're really just kind of breaking down the muscle too much, and you're going to limit the hypertrophy for that muscle group, as well as limit your strength gains because of overtraining and just damaging the muscle, breaking it down too much, and not allowing it time to recover and get back up to where it needs to be. So I find that there's a lot of flexibility with a push legs pull split. Sorry, my freaking sleeves are aggravating me. So I find that there's a lot of flexibility with a push legs pull split, and what I mean by that is I'm a father. I work full time. I have a wife who I want to keep happy. So what that means is I might not get there one of those days. So let's say I do my push day Sunday. I didn't make it to the gym last night, which is my leg day. So instead of just skipping that day altogether or adding that day on the back end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leg exercises that I would have focused on yesterday and kind of sprinkle them throughout. So I don't have to add the day on the back end. So I'm not going to go on Saturday, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so I'm not going to go on Saturday, and I'll just continue to restart on Sunday. So last night was a leg day that was quad focused. So meaning I was going to do like leg press, knee extensions, and then like sissy squats, and then calves. I do calves all the time. But those 3 quad exercises, I could just add those in tonight with my pull day. And that really won't affect my next leg day, which is in 2 days, because it's going to be pull and then push and then legs, because my next leg day is going to be hamstring dominant. So we're going to do regular squats, hamstring curls, and glute bridges. So like kind of posterior legs dominant. Whereas if I would have added those onto my leg day to kind of skip, to kind of get it back in there and get it done, I might fatigue too much in one side of the leg there, and then prevent me from making the efforts in the other lifts. So it kind of gives me that flexibility. Or you could think about it like, I missed last night and I wanted to just add one of those exercises. Maybe I just wanted to do leg press tonight with my pull day, and then maybe I wanted to do knee extensions with my push day tomorrow, and then maybe I'll just do my regular leg day, and then I would have missed my sissy squats, and I could just add those in as well. You just have that flexibility. But those are the two main reasons why I chose my split, because I can't make it every day, and the flexibility that allows that, but I do attempt to make it every day. Ideally, I would make it every day. Also, the recovery factor is huge for me. I do recover in 1 to 2 days. Most of the time it's the 2 days, because I do push to the 1 or 2 RIR with every single exercise. And it kind of gives you the ability to focus in on what you think you kind of lacked in that following push day or pull day. Let's say my first push day I did flat bench, incline machine, we'll do pec deck, and then I did like lateral delts, tricep push downs, and then tricep overhead extensions. That following push day, if I felt like maybe my flat bench was kind of weak, I'm going to do my regular incline, because it's going to be my incline dominant, and then I'm going to do maybe an extra set or two of flat machine press or flat dumbbell press, depending on what I decide to do there, as like my accessory movement for that day, because I felt as though I didn't push myself that hard in that lift beforehand. And I would measure that based off of my recovery factor. If I recovered too quickly, then I probably didn't push as hard. And I could, sprinkle in some more sets and exercises that way. Or maybe, because I use my own Excel sheet that I use for my clients, for myself, maybe I'm noticing that I'm hitting my rep goals or my weight goals, and it seems a little bit easy. So what if I want to add more sets and reps that way? Just that kind of flexibility. And it's not the same for everybody. You need to make sure that your diet and your supplementation and your sleep and everything is dialed in to kind of meet whatever kind of training style you have. Some people might not be able to make it every day, so I would probably, if people can only make it twice a week, you're probably going to have to do full body those 2 days. But you're going to have to measure what's recovered, what's not, where you think you lacked the last time, where you think you exceed the next time. Take a look at your physique. What do you think your lacking body parts are? Maybe you need more focus on those, and that's where you partner with your coach in order to make those recommendations. But overall answer the question that I got, I chose push legs pull due to the flexibility, because I try to make it there every day, but I might not make it there every day, and I could just sprinkle the exercises that I would have done in with the other exercises for the week. Recovery factor, which means it usually always takes me 2 days to recover, so I would always be fully recovered by the next time I hit that muscle. And then lastly, I just thought of another thing, and it freaking left already. What was it? Oh, I do legs before pull, because if you do pull before legs, if you add deadlifts and things like that, most of the time your low back will get kind of screwed up. And if your low back is kind of screwed up, then you're going to suffer on your leg lift. So rarely does your leg lifts make your back lift suffer. Usually it's the other way around. So you kind of just limit the fatigue factor there, so that way your pull day doesn't get in the way of your legs day, and your leg day will most certainly never get in the way of your back day, especially if you're doing correct form and things like that. But yeah, that kind of answers it all. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, and hopefully this kind of answered this question that I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.